moving so fast. The absolute hardest part about all this is knowing how flat it is and smooth it is and being forced to walk it. It's funny, I've had multiple cyclists stop and ask me if I was okay, but once I tell them I have a broken free hub, they're like, oh no. You can't do nothing about it. You gotta replace it. Last night, this lady and her dog stopped and asked me if I had a mechanical issue. They ended up hooking me up with a bunch of food. That was really sweet of them. I'm almost 10 miles deep in this trail so far on foot today. Would you look at that, American Discovery Trail. I was gonna do that trail. I might still do that trail at some point in my life, but we are on the Ohio to Erie Trail. This guy's gonna take me down to Lebanon to go pick up that wheel. The wheel is not the same wheel, so I won't have a rear brake for a while. I'll be okay. I've done stuff like this before. It's just not preferred. Yeah, he should be here in a little bit. He's gonna pick me up. We're gonna go down there, hopefully pick that up, and then head back to the trail. After a nice ride from a guy named Gus, I have acquired what I'm going to just say is a Band-Aid right now, because the rim brake and I have disc brakes, so I won't have rear brakes till I get a disc brake bike wheel. So we are up and running again. Needs a little adjusting, but we are back up and running. I am gonna hold on to this till at least, ooh, that's not good. Anyways, I want to save some of these. I salvaged some spokes. I'm going to go to a bike shop up the road and try to get this back, and then a disc brake, and then I'm throwing away the kickstand and the rim. The first pedaled miles on the Ohio to Erie Trail. I got like 22 or 23 miles in foot walking, hiking. But first mile with the new used rim. I just got back from a little dinner with somebody else I met from making that post on Facebook. He wanted to buy me dinner, so I gladly accepted. And we chilled for a while and just chatted. That was good. So, Daniel, if you see this video, you're the man. Thank you. This is so nice. This is wonderful. So before I head to bed, I just want to conclude the day by saying thank you very much to the people who helped me. That's Mark for the wheel, Gus for the ride and for the lunch, and Daniel for the dinner and just hanging out in general with all of them. Today worked out surprisingly very well. I didn't expect to be back on the road in 24 hours time. And I met some really amazing people. I'll conclude today as a good day. I'm back up and running, and tomorrow is a whole new day that I'm really looking forward to. So, good night, y'all. I'm excited for today because I have the bike for the whole Ohio to Erie Trail. Hopefully from here on out. No walking today, unless I choose to. And this sun, it's about to feel so glorious. I could skirt it, but there are people right there, so I don't think I will. Some things make you just like feel small. Yesterday, Daniel, the guy who picked me up and took me out to dinner and then we chit-chatted for a while, he also gave me, and I'm hungry right now, certain ones that are really, really bad, like the notorious Vomlet. It is pretty horrible, I'll tell you that. But I like MREs because you get all the calories and little goodies and stuff. So let's crack this open and see what we get. Entree, which is the double macaroni and tomato sauce. Peanut butter. Here we go. Pretzels. And one of my favorite things, the chocolate protein drink. Strawberry jam. Heater pack. Ooh, what is this? Mango peach applesauce. Heavy duty spoon. condiments and sugar packets and coffee, hot sauce, and probably some kind of bread. Wheat snack bread, TFF. What's for breakfast? Yesterday was a really interesting day. I was not expecting to get up and running in 24 hours or less, especially with bike shops closed, no money for that. The community pulled together and helped me out and kept me on the road. It's not perfect, but it works. I'm not complaining. I'm glad to be on the road again. I've met amazing people from Daniel, Gus, Mark, the guy who kicked down the wheel for me. Gus took me all the way up there and back and bought me lunch. It was really good sushi buffet. It's probably the best Chinese buffet I've ever went to. Daniel hits me up and he ends up taking me out to dinner. We go back to the park where the trail is and we just chit-chatted for a while and he handed me the MRE pack. I'm very happy about what happened, so thanks to the universe and everybody involved. I would say we are out of Cincinnati by now. Not nearly as many people on this section, out of reach in a sense. It's countryside. But there's a nice line of trees blocking me to notice that. So this is a free campsite for people on the trail. You have a tent pad. The guy who's camping in here, he gave me the tour of this place. They have hammock hangs. Do you believe that? This is a free campground, mind you. Bestest thing I've ever come across at a free campsite. It's not a bar. A shower. Oh, I'm so happy right now.
Had two German guys come from Germany.
Be safe, my friend. That is Gerald. He is an awesome dude. He is doing the Great American Rail Trail. He started in DC and he's going all the way to Washington. Meeting Gerald was a pleasure. He's a really cool guy and we got to chill out for a while last night. He gave me a tour of this camping area, but he's going a different way. I'd love to follow him, but I have my own trip. And today I have a mission. One of the guys who contacted me back about a wheel for the rear tire has actually both the front and the rear, and I can replace both of them and start anew, which is what I want to do. So I'm gonna go meet up with him. He's about 20 miles off this trail, and that's where I'm headed for this morning. I am in first gear pushing direct headwinds. Hi, bison guy. So, success. A guy named Shannon here in Urbana, Ohio, just gave me both of those. They look in really good condition. It is the free hub version, so I am very glad I saved my cassette. Because I don't feel like riding the roads, I am gonna head south on the Simon Kenton Trail out of Urbana, Ohio. It'll take me directly to Xenia again. I'll be making up miles, but oh well. I'm still on this one trail, fixing to be back hopefully soon. Woo! If you don't know by now, one of my favorite things in the world are bridges and tunnels. Yes, this is so awesome. I love it. This is an active road, but pretty cool. So, full disclosure, I didn't realize how much I was going back on the Ohio to Erie Trail. I'm going back to Xenia, which is a good little bit behind where I got off in London. But I'm gonna even shoot past there and go further back, 7.5 miles, to go hang out with Gerald that I was hanging out with last night. I am now back in the town Xenia. Once I get to the depot, another half hour before I'm there. So I made it to this camp and got to chit chat with Gerald for a little bit. He's already asleep, I think, and I'm fixing to go to sleep myself. Today was a great day. Met some cool people. Get to hang out with a cool person. It was a busy day of getting stuff done and making good mistakes. So yeah, y'all have a good night.